My name is Fran Benedito. I'm the CEO of ClimateTrade. Thanks for being here. I hope you had coffee because being the first one is always tricky. So hopefully we have enjoyed a great time today. So after pandemic, we discovered a fact. Consumers, 70% of consumers believe that their brands have to make efforts towards sustainability. They have to transform themselves. And if they don't do it, and they believe they don't do it, they would just switch brands. And they will lose that trust forever. So this is one of the reasons why ClimateTrade was created. We believe that there are challenges in the financial world to integrate sustainability, to integrate in the different departments, in the different services, products that you guys offer. So ClimateTrade was created in 2018 as being the biggest and the first end-to-end platform to bring software solutions for the financial institutions and different organizations around the world to integrate sustainability in their processes. We were awarded in 2018 by the UN as the best solution in the world, both for our marketplace and for our API. We have today the biggest catalog of carbon, biodiversity, energy, and different climate assets in the world. And we have the solutions to integrate that in your processes. Today, I'm going to show you a demo of one bank that I imagine that you guys know, Santander Bank, one of the biggest banks in the world as well, like most of the ones you are here. So basically, last year, we built for Spain and Portugal the first solution, so the users can, whenever they pay with a credit card, they can know the CO2 of every payment, and at the same time, they can decide to take action. Today, we have more than 300 corporations that work with us, and more than 60 success stories integrated with our API. So this is the app of Santander. Sorry, because I'm using the we are using the Figma because it's in Spanish and Portuguese, so we needed to do it in English, but if you have Santander app, you can go there and look at this. So when you get in the app, right away, you open the apps that you have inside. Here you have carbon footprint, as you can see. So you click the carbon footprint, and it tells you the CO2, in this case, kilos, of every purchase you made. You can see different months, whenever you use different months, and where did you spend, and where is the CO2 divided for? Supermarket, or whatever you have been purchased with your credit card. And then you can decide to take action. You go here, and you say offset. It tells you everything that you have been done, what is the carbon footprint, if you have questions. Then you click again in offset, and then it appears 2 projects. We have more than 190 projects in our catalog, more than 180 million tons of carbon credits and CO2 here in the US as well, forestry and different types. So these are type of projects that you could use for the people to take action. So imagine that this is in Spain and Colombia, in this case because it was the Spanish one, as I told you. And then we check one, we decide to offset, and we click. It tells you the CO2 and the price that you are going to be paying. In this case, it's in euros. Sorry for that. 1.43 euros. I decide to offset, and then I pay with my credit card that I have already, because this is my app of Santander, so I have my credit card there. I click on the credit card. I put my email, that obviously it is already preloaded because you are in your app. You conclude transaction. You have everything here. It says that it's sending you an email. And then you go to your mailbox, you got an email from us, and then you download the certificate. It tells you, thank you for making positive impact, and you download your certificate. And what you find here is something very important, because many people can say, yes, we take climate action, yes, your money is doing something. How do they prove that? We brought blockchain technology to the equation. So we were the first company, and that's one of the reasons that we were awarded by the UN in 2018, in order to bring transparency and traceability to the equation. When you go to the certificate, you know how many kilos of CO2, in this case, you have offset, to which project. You can go to that QR code, full transparency, traceability on blockchain. We use the less polluting blockchain. We already switched different blockchains until we got the one that pollutes less, because that's obviously our reason. No? And all this is possible thanks to our marketplace. As well, you have to select the project somewhere, and that's why we built today the biggest catalog of projects in the world. We thought that all until now were trading venues, so we said we need a better user experience for the sustainability managers, for the companies, for the head of digital to find those projects. And here you can find biodiversity, carbon credits, and many things. You check one project, And when you check, for example, this project in Brazil, there is just an cart, normal cart as an Amazon that you can select the tons of CO2 you want. You just buy now, add it to cart. And once you add it to the cart, it goes to and your purchase goes to your dashboard. I'm trying to go quicker because we don't have too much time. So if you get to your dashboard, and I'm logging here, hopefully, yes. So if we go to our dashboard up here, I have the full transactions that I purchased. So in this case, transactions, and I have all the CO2, the balance I have, everything in this dashboard, I can control the transaction I did. But here, at the bottom, you can see developers. So if you are a bank that want to integrate our technology with you, we have a plug-and-play API right away. So you create a new integration, and it can be, you put the name you want here. We have one done already, but you have a new integration. That integration can be or an API integration, which is the Santander use case, or a white label. And which is important, the white label is, because you as a bank, maybe you want to build another marketplace, but you don't want to take 2 years to build a marketplace. You make your front, powered by us, we bring the technology, plug and play, boom, you got it. You have all our projects there. Same thing for the API for Santander use case, or another use case that I'm going to show you now, which is and then you have here the integration you did, everything, the code, and you can view the API key. You just copy the API key and you integrate it. So the last use case that we have, and is recent, is ClimatePay. It's a registered brand that we created. It's a carbon checkout solution. You can put it in any POS. So if you are dedicated in payments, most of you that are here probably in that space, you can use it. But anyways, if you want to know a little bit more about product, I'll find you in our booth. Thank you so much.